A second-minute goal from Muhammad Shaban and another from Saidi Mayanja yesterday made sure that KCCA secured a spot in the Stanbic Uganda Cup last 16, and that is the second time that KCCA Football Club are scoring 2 quick goals in the game, not forgetting the first one against Express in the first minute of the game, where Etienne Katenga slotted home to give KCCA a lead in a game that turned to be one of the most interesting, if not the best game of the season thus far. This is TV Season 5, Episode 19, and today I'll be joined by a guest who you'll get to know, but first, let us catch you slowly and come back. Now, to dive into things, I want us to welcome my guest today. I don't want to start up things without people knowing who I have on the show today. I would like to let you introduce yourself. I usually want to give my guests the opportunity to let people know the way you want them to know you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me here on KCCA TV. Nasu Taban El Tablaz, the jackfruit.
The jackfruit?
Yeah.
Where did the nickname jackfruit come from?
I am rough and tough on the outside, but very delicious on the inside.
Taban, you have a lot of things, but without forgetting, let us first go right into the poll question that we put up on our different social media platforms. That is on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And this is what the poll question was saying today. And if the producer can put that for us on the screen so that we can have our fans see what we had on the poll question today. It said, among the players at KCCA FC, who has improved the most? Among the players at KCCA FC, who has improved the most? Don't forget to use the hashtag KCCA Football Club. Now, as we go on, as the show goes on, of course, we shall be reading your comments from our social media platforms. That is on Twitter, or X, that is now called X, that was formerly Twitter, of course, but most of us still go with the Twitter. I don't think I call it X. How many times do you call it X?
I don't recall any. I always call it Twitter.
You're the people who, you know, at times when you're boarding taxis, there are those landmarks, like Kumuyembe, Kumuti. So what happens when they cut off the tree?
We still call Chiembe in downtown, you know. So
then that's how Carrefour changed from ShopRite, but we still call it ShopRite. So I don't know what happens. Anyway, away from that, I want us to go right into the Stanbic Uganda Cup. And yesterday, Saturday, KCCA was in Jinja, and it played against Jinja North in the Stanbic Uganda Cup round of 32, a game that is a do-or-die. I think every game right now is a do-or-die for KCCA FC. I don't know what you think as a fan. That
is it. We, like our coach said, Abdallah Mubiru, every game is a final. Both in the Uganda Cup and the Uganda Premier League.
Even in the league?
Yes, every game is a final.
Okay, I want us to, my producer will have to play the sound of those highlights, and we'll let our viewers watch the highlights, and then we shall come back and have the discussions about that game. Yeah, so that was the game yesterday between Jinja North Football Club and KCCA Football Club, which ended 2-0. And I would like to ask my guest today, were you in Jinja yesterday?
Yeah, sure, I was.
Have you missed how many games do you miss roughly in a season? KCCA away games, because for the home games, I mean, it's here in Lugogo.
Yeah,
you just wake up, wash your face, and you're in Lugogo.
At the start of the season, I missed a couple of games. I was held up with some work. I think I missed 5 games at the start, and I felt terrible that I would learn of the losses online. And I'm glad we are beyond that now. Away games, I hardly miss any. Yeah, I missed yesterday's goal because I was still, I was at the gate. I was held in traffic, so I arrived late. And
I want to tell you something. If you're to watch KCCA games, please, 10 minutes before kickoff, because KCCA is making it a habit.
I know.
Score early goals.
I saw it in Wankulukuku, and it is sweet.
But good enough. Like KCCA, the big club KCCA Football Club is, the game was not live on TV, but the media team captured all the moments for people to see. So I'm sure you've seen how the first goal was.
I've seen the goal now. And I'm glad.
How does it feel to support such a big club? Like, not every club, of course, has such a media team.
Like we always say, KCCA is more than just a club. KCCA is a family. The fans, the players, like after the game, I will go walk to the bus, I'll walk to the pitch and talk to my homeboy, Muhammad Shaban, and it feels like home because I will not even speak with him in English or Luganda. I will speak with him in the Nuba language, so we gel a bit, and it feels great associating with KCCA. I mean, if you're not a KCCA fan, then which club are you supporting? Well, there's a lot that comes along being a KCCA supporter.
Then those people who don't support KCCA will have to tell us. But talking of Muhammad Shaban, your homeboy, when the season began, he actually, in the whole of first round, Mohamed Shaban did not score any goal away from home. And since the second round began, actually, against Bull ended 0-0, so there were no scorers. Against Express, Shaban scored a goal. And this was, of course, against Admin FC. If the producer can run that a little bit. So Mohamed Shaban has actually started scoring away from home. And if my producer, before we play that, there is an interview that I had with Mohamed Shaban after Soltilo Bright Stars, I think. Was it Soltilo Bright Stars? Where I asked him what he thinks about not scoring away from home. If my producer can look for that interview, so that before we bring Mohamed Shaban's goals, we get to see what he said about not scoring away from home. Shaban Jagason, a man who cannot stop scoring goals. Unfortunately enough, all his goals this season have come at the MTN Omondi Stadium. And today, a game that has just ended under the floodlights here at MTN Omondi Stadium, KCCA FC beating Soltilo Bright Stars 3-0. And Mohamed Shaban was yet on target again. And I have him here with me. Let us hear what he has to say. Shaban, welcome to KCCA FC TV.
Yeah, thank you very much. Of course, first of all, I want to thank the Almighty God for today's win. Of course, we really needed the win.
You are on form. What is the trick behind? Because last season you struggled a little bit, and here you are today scoring and netting the goals. What is the secret, and what are you doing different?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything different apart from working hard, doing each and everything the coach is instructing we to do. Of course, it's not only me playing on the pitch. We play as a team. Whenever we are in the pitch, we win as a team. We lose as a team. Of course, scoring goals, it's not me doing each and everything. But also have to appreciate the people who starting from the goalkeeper, defense, and also the midfielders who bring for us the balls forward and scoring. Of course, last season I struggled, and I've always kept believing in myself, knowing that one day things will be fine. Yeah.
KCC has had a change in coaches. Sergio was there, but yet you also scored goals. Then Jackson Magera also managed the Vipers game. You scored. Then Coach Abdallah Mubiri also scoring. Don't you think the change in coach would have affected you because you're scoring under all the coaches? What would someone think out there?
Of course, me, I'll just say God. It's whatever I'm doing. It's God. It's God, yeah. Allah is the one driving me. Of course, I appreciate him and I believe in him. I worship him. He's everything in my life. Yeah.
So maybe you struggle, or you've struggled to score away from MTN Omondi Stadium because all your goals have come at the MTN Omondi Stadium. Is that something you hope to work on, or where do you think the issues may be? The team also struggles to score away.
Yeah, things will come. Things will come. Of course, when we started the league badly, we played like 4 games without a win. Now, since we have started winning, and I know I will also start scoring away goals. The most important thing is if we can win at home and also win away, it's not bad. But now, I know I will score away goals. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but I will score more than that. Yeah.
I want us to go more into that time when you weren't scoring last season. How did it feel as a player? Did you at some point feel devastated? Did you feel you're not giving the club enough? As a player, what was running through your mind when you were struggling?
Yeah, of course I felt so. Because the reason why the club bought me is to score for them goals and give them the win. Of course, if I score goals, the club will get the 3 points. But last season, things didn't move on my way. This season, I think that's why I'm saying God is everything in my life. This season, at least God is trying to make everything possible for me. And I thank him for that. And I'll keep thanking him and I'll keep working hard.
Okay, finally, Shaban, I know you are over the moon, you're scoring the goals, the fans are happy. What are your ambitions this season? How many goals do you hope to score? And what can you tell the fans who have supported you throughout all this?
Yeah, of course, I will not predict anything now because Allah knows everything. You know, football is football. Anything can happen in football. I might say that I want to score 20 goals, but I don't know what might happen tomorrow. So I will just say, inshallah, any goals God give me, I'll go with it. What I will tell the fans, they should keep the trust on us. We'll always do our best to see that we make them happy. Sometimes when we lose, it's not that we want to lose, but sometimes things don't go on our way. So let them be with us in bad and good moments. Of course, with the players, we are happy about them. We are happy the way they support us. And of course, you'll always see that we do our level best in the pitch to make them happy. Yeah.
Okay, Shaban, thank you so much, and see you. That was Mohammed Shaban Jagason, who has again yet netted a goal against Saltillo Bright Stars, pushing his tally to 5 goals in the last 3 games. He's on fire. Yeah, that was running it back to when Mohammed Shaban, we had an interview with Mohammed Shaban after netting a goal too against Saltillo Bright Stars, and he was honest. He said, I'll score the away goals, not 1, not 2, not 3, and as we speak, since the second round began against Bull, he scored 2 in the Stanbic Uganda Cup against Admin FC in Mbale. Then he scored against Express Football Club. Then now he scored yesterday against Jinja North. Those are 4 goals in away games. Does his word come down to what he said?
The most important thing for every player and in life is having faith in yourself, believing in yourself. And as long as you continue working hard, you will always achieve something. There's a common adage that when you reach for the stars, you might not come down with 1, but you won't come down with hands full of mud either. So
what do you come down with?
Something.
If you've not come down with a star.
You will not come down with hands full of mud, because at least your hands will be clean.
They will be empty.
Yeah, he's doing something. He's scored 3 goals consecutive away, and beautiful goals, beautiful header goals. He's really working hard. If I may cheat on the question already asked, I think he's one of the players that have improved, looking at the fact that he wasn't scoring away and he's now scoring away. He continues working hard. From the start of the game to the end, he with Katenga, someone was joking yesterday, we should take them for a test. You know, they ran from the start of the game to the end. Same energy, same vibe. They're giving more than 100%.
As a fan, I would like to know, if you put Mohammed Shaban out of the KCCAFC team now, of course, he had an injury. Yesterday, he actually walked off the pitch. He asked to be subbed.
He got a pull.
Yeah,
maybe I hope it is not a hamstring.
So we just pray it is not serious, because when we asked the coach, the interview which we are going to play shortly after that game, he said he doesn't know the extent of the injury as of now. But think of it, pull Mohammed Shaban out of the team. What would it look like for you as a fan? Would you be worried?
Yeah, I would be worried. For one, that players like Mohammed Shaban, players like the missing Kankonde, frighten, scare the defenses of the opponent. When you don't have Mohammed Shaban running after you all the time,
he's going to run after you 24/7.
Yeah, you relax. So when we don't have him on the pitch, we miss a lot. He keeps pressing with or without the ball, and anytime you expect something is going to happen, he will score a goal. You'll notice when we were downtrodden by URA back home at Lugogo.
And he came on as a substitute.
He came in as a substitute, and bang, we had a goal. So
even against Express, before he actually scored his goal, he had several chances where you would see he would even stretch, even when you feel like he's not going to reach there. But before we go into that, before we continue, I want us to run and have a look at what the coach said, Abdallah Mubiru, after yesterday's game. We asked him a little bit about Mohammed Shaban, who, by the way, for those who didn't watch the game or those who didn't follow, Mohammed Shaban came out of the game injured. He signaled for him to be substituted, and we asked the head coach about that. This is what he had to say.
We are contented and satisfied. All what we needed, all what we came for was a win and progression to the next round. So we are comfortable, we are happy with the effort the boys put in, and now we are looking ahead for the next assignment. Our focus is now the next opponent, whom we don't know. We are only waiting to know the next opponent. We decided to take it game by game, and that's how we are not going to get excited about anything. We shall keep on managing game by game. Whatever we achieve, wherever we reach, God knows. But for us, we are trying to manage each and every game, manage it better. We are happy. We managed to keep a clean sheet. That is an achievement on our side. Good thing, they did not create any serious chance. Okay, so we're not at any threat, so we just meant to keep them. They enjoyed playing with the ball and they were not hurting us, so we're not in any danger. So I think the boys managed it very well. Of course, his performance was superb today. He scored a goal and he won possession, and then at the same time he tried to create about 3-4 good chances. He was dominant in the midfield, and we are only praying he keeps on just like that.
Yeah, so that is the head coach, Abdallah Mubiru. What do you think of his... he seemed excited quite by the result, though you feel like KCCA should have scored more goals. I feel like such games, KCCA should put out a statement result, not performance. The performance was, of course, superb. But you feel like they should score 5 past such teams.
I believe we shouldn't discredit Jinja North Football Club. They had pretty a decent display in the second half, especially. Maybe they were starstruck by our players in the first half to concede early, and then that second goal by Said Mayanja. Second half, they played some football, and I felt happy for them. They were a decent opponent. Yes, we could have asked for 6 goals, but a win is a win, and this is a cup game, you know. We need to progress. There are clubs like Vipers FC that had to go through penalties. Express had to go through penalties, and we're lucky for both rounds, round of 64, round of 32. We've kept a clean sheet. Yeah. I'm so happy for the team keeping a clean sheet. That is something that has not been easy coming by.
A clean sheet and KCCA, honestly, have been parallel to each other ever since the season began. So that takes us back to the social media question that we had on our social media platforms. So we are going to go down to Facebook and we are going to start with X, formerly Twitter, to see. And the question was, among the players at KCCA FC, who has improved the most? Let's get straight to the ones on X. Mpangile Moses Mwesigwa Bulisa says Muhammad Shaban, okay. And Omulangira Suna Joseph says Ashraf Mugume Fadiga. He has been good since the beginning of the season. Mpindi Shuraim says Ashraf Mugume. Wiinza Martin says Gabi. Oh, Gabi. Gabriel. Yeah, he has not had very many chances, but there is someone excited. Pastore at Pastore Zah says West Nile's finest, Ijagason. For those who don't know, Ijagason is Muhammad Shaban. Mom's last born says Usama Arafat. Nubian TV says Muhammad Shaban.
Supporting the homeboy there.
Yeah. Owen Didavi says, for me, as a Kasasiro fan, I have enjoyed Usama's dribbles and take-ons. Shaban so lively and playing freely. Fadiga, though, he hasn't been consistent, and Gi's calmness and Joel. And there is Katenga, who is KCCA player of the season so far. Otherwise, we hope for a good second round. Oh, people already have player of the season. The Noldin Biriomoriwe says, Mugume prevailing in advanced role. Emojom Anthony keeping our hopes high. Etienne Katenga, our player of the season so far. Mo Shaban giving us what we expect from him. Okay, so those are the comments we have from X, and we are going to go into a break. When we come back, we are going to talk about more of KCCA FC, not forgetting the games, the double games that are going to be at the MTN Omondi Stadium this Saturday. That is the Soccer Academy, the young lads of KCCA Football Club, the senior team, and all those are against Chitara. Not forgetting, we have a player interview that you wouldn't want to miss between Gonzaga and Etienne Katenga, who I've seen someone call him the player of the season. So don't miss this as we go for a short break.
The daylight makes most things shine. With the right lights, everything looks bright. Gent brings the magnificence, elegance, and beauty of your home to life. Crafted to perfection. Detail and extravagance, leaving nothing to chance. Your dream home is only a switch away. Switch to the best. Gent Electric.
So welcome back from that short break. Without wasting any more time, I want us to dive straight into the comments from Facebook and see what the fans from the Facebook side had to say with our social media question that said, among the players at KCCA FC, who has improved the most? Don't forget to always use the hashtag KCCA FC TV. Mira Amira says, everyone has improved. Well, even the fans have improved. Thank you.
I should agree.
Badman Chatter says, Etienne Katenga, I think, but the Brazilian should be given a starting opportunity. Well, that's down to the technical team and the head coach. Mashad MK says, Usama and Shaban, they are scoring goals. They are scoring goals. Okay. Chamba de Joseph says, Joel Serunjoji. Yeah, and the fire emoji. Apun Jacob says, defensively, I will go for Achai Habat. Abu Bekar bin Ahmed says, Shaban and Katenga. Sabavuma David says, Muhammad Shaban, the guy has a team spirit, banange. Oh,
True.
The fans also have had team spirit. Ronnie Louise says, Mugume Ashraf is superb, 100%. Then we have Emege Kingsley Hamza says, Muhammad Shaban, Osama Arafat, and Mugume Ashraf. These guys have improved on so much this season, and I pray the hard work continues till the end of the season. KCCA FC, KCCA FC 60, and KCCA FC TV. Those are your comments from Facebook, and thank you so much for commenting. Thank you for being part of KCCA FC TV, and we love it so much when you interact and we get to see what you think about the club through KCCA Football Club TV, which is the best TV in the land, by the way, if not the best in East Africa. Do you know of any TV in East Africa?
No.
In Africa?
No.
In Africa, I think we have a few TVs, but they are not on such TVs.
Sure.
So I'm right to say this is the best TV.
It sure is.
In Africa.
Yeah. I want to say one fan was said Achai has improved. True, Achai has improved, but he still has a lot to do. If you noticed from yesterday's game, there are about 3-4 instances where he was supposed to be making a run to receive a pass and then cross, but he would stay behind. I believe it could be because he feels there's no one covering him. So if he's caught out of position, then he would be losing it in the defense. I think he needs to improve his game going forward. Attack. Defensively, he's doing superb. He came on against Express and he normalized, he normalized the defense and things went really well. But I think
players have good games and bad games. He made, against Express, he really did everything perfectly. He had a very good cameo. And for me, I think, as a player, there are good games, there are bad games. Also, the club, you find there are certain things they do right in certain games. And in certain games, they look clueless about certain things. But that is football. You cannot do everything perfect. Otherwise, we would be having a scoreline of 30-10. But away from that, KCCA Football Club against Admin FC, that was in the Stanbic Uganda Cup round of 64, we had a visit to one of our sponsors. Of course, we thank all our sponsors, all our KCCA FC sponsors. Without you, the club would not be what it is now, because you play a very huge role to make sure that KCCA Football Club is what it is, it being more than just a club. We had a visit at the Chint factory in Bale, and we had to see what it's doing. Of course, they are our sponsors, they are our partners, and we try to, the relationship has to keep going. We paid them a visit, and here is what happened down in Bali at the Jinja factory. Welcome back, and that was KCCA FC's visit at the Jinja factory in Mbale. Now, these are some of the things that the club does with its sponsors to make sure that the relationship keeps going. And as you can see, the staff, the management, the CEO, the unfortunately, the players couldn't go there because that day we had a match against Admin FC. But as you can see, pictures tell a better story. And you'll be seeing more of these as KCCA FC visits most of its partners and sponsors to keep the relationship going, because without these partners, without these sponsors, KCCA Football Club is not a club it is. So away from that, we have a challenge, a player challenge. Last week, it was between Gabi and...
Emilson.
And no, it was not Emilson.
Yeah.
It was Gabi. Emilson is today with Katenga. Today is Emilson and Katenga. Last week was Gabi and I'm forgetting the second person. But anyway, today we have Emilson and Katenga taking on each other on the challenge. I don't know what it's called, but it's a TikTok challenge. So lack of the better name, let us see who edged the other in this game.
No, him, yes, him.
So I'm going to change here a little bit and we see what to do.
Não faça isso, caralho. Ganda malandro esse miúdo. Hã? Ele bateu rápido. Depois ele deixa abraço no fim. Porra. Essa merda, porra.
Okay, we have 3 chances to play 3 times.
Yes.
One person win twice, game down.
Oh, okay.
Win 1-1, draw, then we go start game.
Yes.
Okay. Garai, go first.
Go first.
So it's yours.
Yeah.
Only one is correct. No. Here we go.
Okay.
Only one
Yeah.
is correct.
Já conseguiu. Dengue. Vou te dar aqui. Ah! Você já estragou. Only one. Ah, já estragaste essa merda, porra. Oh.
You're dangerous, man. Only 2 correct.
Yo.
Only 2.
Only 2.
Only 2 correct.
Não estraga, por favor, please. Porra.
One only.
Oh. É essa aqui. Já. Essa aqui. Zero. You.
Only 1 correct.
Only one. Ah. Aqui tem uma entre essas duas. Calma, filho. Vou acabar já esse jogo. Porra.
Only 1 correct.
No intelligent. Oh. Já estragaste aqui. É aqui. É aqui. Isso.
Only 1 correct.
Foda-se. Ei, caralho.
Only 1 correct. Yeah, we go.
Faz.
Garai.
Não mexa. Não mexa aqui. Only one thing.
Garai win.
Esse é muito. I am intelligent. Yeah? I am intelligent. Yeah?
Intelligent.
Okay. Yes?
Please grip Garai. We are going for second time. Right? Go again.
Yeah, again.
I'm going to arrange.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
we go again.
Okay. Já debati no primeiro show. Fácil. Esse gol do Anta me chamar. Filha da puta.
Okay, Etienne, first, go. Zero.
Zero.
Zero. We go. Yes, Garai winner. Garai 1. Etienne 0. 2 correct.
So one, please one.
Etienne 0, Gonzaga 1. We go. Only 2 correct there. Only 2 correct.
2. Yes. Já tem dois que estão corretos aí, só tá faltando um.
Wow, what an interesting game between Etienne Katenga and Emilson Gonzaga. That was really heated up there with Etienne and Emilson. Yeah, they are natural winners and fighters for everything. They only don't stop to fight on the pitch. And away from that, I want us now to talk about the upcoming games. Correction, I say the games are on Saturday, but they're actually on Friday with the first game, which is a curtain raiser from the KCCA Football Club Soccer Academy, KCCA FC SA, playing against Chitara Football Club junior team at exactly 3 p.m. at the MTN Omonda Stadium before the senior team takes on Chitara again at 7 p.m. under the floodlights. We are out of time. I want us to talk quickly about the junior team. Yeah. The first game that opened the season last week on Sunday, they drew 1-1 against NEC in Bugolobi. What do you have to say about both games? Very fast.
I think the junior team is doing well. The draw being their first game is not a bad outing, bearing in mind that the quality of the pitch they are playing on. I believe when they come home on Friday, they will have a better display back on the turf. And
KCCA playing Chitara Football Club, a team that it lost 2-1 in fourth, very fast, under a minute?
That is a tricky one, but I still believe we're going to beat them. We are strong at home. We've not lost at home since Vipers. And yes, we have been given that hope to believe that we can win. The coach has done a great job. The players are giving their all. Even when we are beaten, you see the fighting spirit. You look at the game against Wakiso Giants down in Wakiso. We lost 1-0, but still we were fighting. So that fighting spirit will make us beat Kitara. I know the homeboys from Hoima, Mwije, Tija Kubatera, Ntubatangira, Irugogo. We shall give you your 0 point to take back home. I know they are above us on the table, but we're coming up. We're going to win this. Every game is a final.
Okay, looking at the head-to-head between KCCA Football Club and Chitara Football Club, KCCA FC has actually won 3 times and Chitara has won twice in the last 4 games that the 2 teams have played. There are no draws, KCCA scoring 12 goals and picking up 9 points out of the possible 12. Now, for those who will be looking forward to watching this game, the game will be at the MTN Omondi Stadium, and entrance is 10,000 for ordinary or general and 50,000 for the VIP. And for those who maybe do not know, KCCAFC has not lost a game at home ever since it played against Vipers, which was also the first team that it won against at home. That was Vipers Football Club. Then it hosted Gaddafi, it won Gaddafi. Then it hosted Saltillo Bright Stars, it won Saltillo Bright Stars. Then URA then drew 0-0 against Bull. Now that means that KCCA is unbeaten in its last 5 home games. Now we wait to see what KCCA will have to unleash against Chitara Football Club on Friday, but we urge you all to come down and do not miss the curtain raiser, the first game of the day, which is KCCA Football Club Soccer Academy taking on Chitara junior team before the senior team takes on the action later on at 7 p.m. under the floodlights. That is it from us at KCCA Football Club TV. Until next time on Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. See you.